Hey everyone, welcome back to more Azure Players Chrono Trigger. Where? We're in the Ocean Palace, and we're here to stop the Queen from using the Mammon Machine to basically get immortality from Lavos. Obviously, we know that's not going to end well for anyone at all. Because Melchior said so, but we're already aware that it's not because it's Lavos. But yeah, this place is a dungeon in and of itself. So, while we're here, if you want to leave for any reason, if you feel like you're unprepared, you can go back through here, and you can go and use a shop, no big deal there. But we don't need to leave. I feel dark energy filling this place, summoning frightening stirs. Shala, raise the output of the Mammon Machine to its limit. Shala, you dare disobey me? Very well, Mother. Oh, what splendor! Behold the incredible power of Lavos! Ugh. So yeah, the Mammon Machine is being activated. We need to hurry through this place, but obviously it's a RPG, so we can technically take our time. So, first things first, if we go into these side rooms here, we see these enemies if we hit this switch. The Djinn and the Ghoul. They're not too spectacular. They do have items to steal from them if you want. They do a decent chunk of damage between just kind of whacking yourself back and forth. No big deal there. But if you wait long enough, Fraternal Fusion. The Djinn will be absorbed into the Ghoul, which will heal it, but it also makes it stronger. So in that case, we can kind of just beat it up at this point. It's only one enemy. We can just get rid of it. Just whack, 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 and it's probably gonna die. Yeah, not a big deal there. You get a Lapis because they drop it. You can steal them if you want using Charm, but this switch is now activated. We're good there. So, the enemies in this room, you can tell they have different color schemes to them. In this case, we have the yellow ones, which are going to be weak to lightning. Makes no sense to me, but color coordination. Oh, so that little chest there, you can kind of just mosey your way around and get into a battle because I just kind of activated it. But what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of wreck them. Lightning 2 would obviously be the better choice here, but Luminaire is just kind of fancy looking and I wanted to use it at least once. There we go. And they're clearly dead. There's no way they survived that. But this dungeon does have a lot of those scouts here and there. So having a team that has a good composition through the dungeon is kind of nice. But yes, we just got a new weapon. We got the Rune Blade, Magic +4, which is better than the Smiter's Blade we just stole, ironically, but it does give us Magic +4 and it's pretty nice, so we might as well just equip that and get another extra weapon. So, got rid of those ones with lightning, so you think that, oh hey, just get rid of these ones with fire too. I mean, yeah, we could just do that, just bam, 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 and they're gonna die, they're going to die. There we go. And we're all set. These enemies do have really good steal drops. So if you want, you can steal them. They have lapises, barrier spheres, shield spheres. You get those kind of things here. It's kind of nice. It's not necessary by any means, but you can't really get them anywhere else. So if you want, just kind of bring Aelio through here and just steal everything. In this case, I don't really need them. I don't really necessarily use those kind of items, so yeah, there's that. And we just got the Aeonian suit. More defense, it's nice. It's better than the platinum vest that we just were able to buy, ironically, believe it or not. But if you don't have the plates yet, then yeah, honestly, I would rather have the plates or the vests on this dungeon just so I could absorb elements and things like that. Not too big a deal over there. I mean, just, yeah. Let's go through. Get this one right over here. And we have the blue dudes, so we'll just do that. As you can tell, if they're blue, they're gonna be weak to, not cure, they're gonna be weak to ice too. Can you imagine just cure them and they just fall over dead? It's like, they're not zombies, what just happened? There we go. And they're down. As you can tell, this room had like a little bit of a hidden little passageway over here, which gives us the Kaiser arm. That's nice. But there is a few more items here and there in this area, so we're just gonna go through that first. But the Kaiser arm is an upgrade for Robo. We just stole that, believe it or not. And now we got an even better weapon immediately. So I was like, so what's the point of just stealing that? Because I could. I don't know. Yeah, go through here and we activate this, which has this new enemy over here. The Zealot Mage, which disables a tech command. That could be a hassle, so you kind of want to just go through this as quickly as possible. It's one of the only few enemies that could actually do that to you. So this is like a bit of an oof when that does happen. Yeah, it's not a terribly big deal. It's, wow, okay. I just completely ignored all of that. But yes, the Shockwave is Luca's new weapon. It may inflict confuse, and it's also stronger than the Mega Blaster, you know. We're just getting a bunch of strong weapons. Let's see if I can get into this and okay, and there we go. Thank you, fire to me. We're all set there. All right, and we can go down and further if we so chose. In this case, I'm still not going to do that because I actually want to head through here because there's still more stuff we can do here. So we head over this way. You can kind of mosey along over here if we so chose, but there's really no point to do that. We head through here and fight these things. More Zealot Mage. So let's see if I can actually get rid of that before it decides to lock my stuff. There we go. That ought to do it. And if not, it's going to get slapped in the face. So again, you know how we just got an upgrade for Chrono? There's another one. All right, the Empyrean Blade. It's not like any really better than that. I mean, I still feel like the damage plus, yeah. Either way, it's still a little bit of an improvement there. So we got that. Yep, and we hit this button. In this case, I'm just going to kind of use a little bit of Delta Force action because why not? All right, and its shield is dispelled. That's the thing about those enemies is that they have a shield that could either go down by physical or magical. It's a little weird like that, but 9 times out of 10 it's most likely going to be magical. So if it doesn't work with magic, just try a physical attack and then you'll be able to just kill it. But yeah, we're not quite done with this area just yet. We have a room on the right over here as well, just like we had one on the left. There's rooms pretty much all over on this one. And we got another chest and another group of enemies. So might as well just get rid of them with fire too. I love the fact that I had the same exact sound effect. The thing just did like a fire sound and I'm like, I'm gonna just use fire on you and just kind of whack you in the face, you're dead. All right, and that gives us the Aeonian Helm. I mean, it's definitely better in a lot of ways, depending on like who you want to put it on. It's better than Time Hat we literally just got. So there's that, but this one prevents stops and slow. So we don't really need to worry about that too much at the moment. So we're just gonna equip that just to have more defense. All right, so we can head over here. Or if you want, you can head, oh, of course. Yeah, you can head over here if you want. Again, you just see this big thing and then it's just like, boop, you're through there again. But yeah, now that we're pretty much all said and done with this first room, we can go and heal up if we need to. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do that. Let me do that really quick because I'd rather not have to waste ethers and stuff. But I can just easily just go through here and use a shelter. So boop, 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 and good to go. All right. Back through here. Yeah, these enemies aren't like too big of a deal at first. They will throw stronger enemies as we get through this dungeon. In this case, I don't really need to bother with you, but I want to bother with you. Because we now have 2 enemies to deal with, 2 different scouts. We have a red one and a blue one. So, if I were to say use fire 2 on this group of enemies, I would kill the red one because it's weak to it. But the blue one will absorb any magic that's not its specific weakness type. In this case, it got healed by the fire. But it's also going to counter with its own water attack. And if I did it the other way around with ice, then the fire one would be countering with its fire attack. Knowing that, we'll just get rid of this one really quickly. There we go, it's gone. The reason I even bring this up is that we can possibly get free heals from it. So, you remember our plate situation that we got? I have all the red plates and the red vests on and all that. How they absorb fire damage, are they with Tabin's vest, it like negates like half of it and all that. Depending on your plate situation, say if we were to attack these ones, knowing that information, if I use Ice 2 first instead, since I have all the red plates on, I will get pretty much free heals. It's nice, but you still kind of waste MP to do it, so it's not the best free heal situation. But it does get you something out of it, so yeah, that's a decent chunk of healing. I mean, it's like maybe like a potion's worth, but still, killing things, attacking things with your magic and getting a heal out of it, that's always good. Always good. So let's just get rid of this one really quick and we'll move on. So now that we have that battle done, remember those 2 switches that we hit in the upper left and the upper right room that actually triggered encounters? Depending on which one we hit, we would open up the way over here. Like these platforms are raised depending on which one we hit. That gave us access to that switch, which will open the way forward in the room above us. It's actually a middle way down. It's hard to describe, but it's not clear. It doesn't actually show us what it did until we actually go over there. But now that we have this encounter once more, might as well just get a couple free heals out of it, or just one in this case. There we go. That's free heals from Maro and Chrono. Luca doesn't really get any there, but she's still barely taking any damage from it anyway, so that's all well good. There we go. That one's done. And also, this room kind of has like a little bit of a fancy thing going on. We could literally just walk along this edge if we so wanted to. We can avoid like everything if we really wanted to do that, but there's an item right down there and I want it. So yeah, we're not going to avoid it. So while those guys are posing as statues, we're just gonna go right over here and grab the Sonic Bow. Sonic Bow is a little bit better than the Comic Bow and it may inflict slow. That's nice to have, especially since she has haste in her like natural moveset. And then inflicting slow on enemies just kind of make it feel like boop, 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 just hit things and it's like really fancy. So let's see, I wanna get over there. So the only way we can possibly do that is by walking around, unfortunately. So we gotta kind of take the long way around to do so. We gotta go like whoop. But yeah, even though this is kind of like a little thing that, oh, hey, I could just avoid all the enemies, you kind of actually need to do this. So you got like a little bit of hidden item over there. And you know, some kind of walking in the wall just a little bit. Just gotta find that right spot and bam. There we go, we get the Demon Slayer. Which was frogs, so yeah. The Demon Slayer. ×2 to magical beings. Remember how I just said that the 1.5 was really nice? This is kind of the same thing. His magic goes down a little bit, but ×2 versus magic +4 is like, are you gonna be doing more physical or are you gonna be doing more magic? So that's kind of the toss up there. Do you want more magic to do strong magic attacks, or would you like to just whack things in the face? So it's kind of the either or on that. You just choose whichever one you want and you're good to go there. Yeah. You notice you can't go through there. It's kind of annoying, it's dumb. But yeah, we're pretty much done with this room now, so we can just get out of here. We can either go up from here, or yeah, getting stuck on this is a little bit of a hassle. You just notice you get stuck on it all the time. But yeah, we can actually head up from here to get out, or we can go all the way back to the right side. Honestly, I feel like the right side is a little bit quicker, since that way that we opened up, it's literally right next to it. So we just go over here, go through this door really quick, and then you just make a left and then down. This is the path we just opened up, which brings us to these stairs, which has a fire scout right there. But we now have a new enemy to deal with, the monk. This monk. All we really need to do is just attack it. It's not too big of a deal at this point, but what we're going to do again is we're going to get some free heals out of this. So we'll just do that and do that, and then just attack it in the face. And that's how I do it. Thank you, and heal me, please. Thank you. Unfortunately for Luca, she's really not getting good healing, so I'm gonna have to cure her. But it's better just curing one versus having to waste MP to cure all, so there's that. Yeah, we can head over here. There's clearly a door, and it leads to an elevator. You see that like blinking dot? Yeah. We kind of want that, so we need to find a way to get that. So let's head down this staircase. This big room has a lot of enemies to deal with, so if you want, you might want to just kind of get rid of them as soon as possible using a big screen nuke attack. In this case, I have Delta Force. Just whack them all. Literally, and they're gone. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Another lapis, Luca's level increase, we're good there. And yeah, now we have these monk enemies that are on this staircase. As you know, if you are careful, you can actually dodge them. I'm doing terrible at this, so you know what? There you go. You can actually dodge them if you're lucky by actually being good at dodging when, you know. My bad. Either way, let's get rid of 4 monks. Just wait like a second here. There we go, Delta Force. I really like that this attack, the triangle effect that it does, emits from where they're standing, so the triangle itself could be either really big or really small. Which is neat because it's not just like a big screen nuke effect, they actually planned out how that one would go, instead of just making like a big triangle at all times, just wherever the heck you're at. But yeah, we have another set of stairs to go down, nothing really too special on this one. But we have another set of monks over here, along with this thing that shoots fireballs at us if we were to stay on the screen long enough. In this case, I think I got hit. I wasn't really paying attention to my HP, but if you do get hit by it, you do lose health, and it could make this battle here a hassle. But I think I'm okay. I mean, I just Delta Force them all anyway, so, you know. Yep, I wanna dodge that so I don't get hit by more damage-inducing fireballs. Go down this staircase, and we have one more to go, so I'm just gonna make sure I'm topped off here, because there we go. This dude shows up out of nowhere, summons 4 more monks, so if you were to avoid the monks, you were lucky, and you didn't have to fight 4, but now you have no option, and you have to fight 4. Which in this case, another Delta Force should get rid of them, no problem. It does waste MP, yes, but save points and shelters are your friend. And if not, you do have some ethers. I learned Arise. Awesome. Arise, as you might know by the name, revive and fully heal an ally. It costs 15, so yes, it is kind of an oof when it comes to that, but if you have the silver stud or the golden stud, that makes it a little bit better. But again, I would rather have the acuity ring on just because accuracy plus 10. Pretty useful for her attack, but if you're not really attacking with her, it's not really that big of a deal. But yeah, this time around, we have Masa. Dreamstone has been used throughout the ages. The Mammon Machine and that pendant were made from it, and so was that knife. So Dreamstone is a really rare material, so the pendant that we have was made from it, the Mammon Machine was made from it, and the knife was made from it. The knife being made from it can actually attack the Mammon Machine, and possibly destroy it. We are the embodiment of Melchior's hope, sealed within the knife. Hurry, if you mean to confront the queen, hope rests in your hands. So, Masa and Moon are the embodiment of Melchior's hope. But what about the third one, the sister that we met? Ah, I can feel it. The pulse of life eternal. What is this dark energy? Ugh. The Mammon Machine, Your Majesty, it's too dangerous to continue. Mother! Don't stop, Shala. We've only a little longer to go. Immortality will be ours. Z will have the eternal glory it deserves. So long have I waited. So yeah, the queen has gone bonkers at this point. Am I good to go? Yeah, I'm fine. Got a save point right here, and these 2 enemies that are right next to the save point. So, knowing that, let's rain death and destruction on them, and since we're right next to the save point, might as well. All right, that should dispel the shield, and now I can just attack it. Bye-bye. Thank you. Another lapis and a save point. So, save point equals shelter. I don't know why I couldn't find the shelter there. There we go. And let's make a save. All right, so now that we made our way down the staircase here, we have an elevator with some more enemies that are impeding our progress. So what can we do to get around that? Not a lot apparently. So let's use a little bit of a Luminaire action here and then a little bit of an Ice 2 action here. And then I guess you attack because you can't use techs. Oops. This is a little bit of a big issue because it's just water, but it's not too much damage, so ow and ow. And then Ice ought to do it. Bam, bam, and we're good. Another Lapis, and now we can hit this button. What this does is it actually brings the elevator down, so we're heading down further. And we have a lot of enemies to deal with. Those monks are not standing on anything, so technically they just jumped and fell to their deaths. But we have those enemies here once again. We're just gonna wait a teeny little bit and then rain death and destruction on them. So, whoop. This is gonna be the most awkward shaped triangle ever. Yeah. I mean, it worked. There we go. That should also probably get rid of the shield. Yep, it's gone. So just kind of run up and whack it and shoot it and it's done. Another set down. We're getting a lot of experience, so we're definitely going to level up a lot. There we go. Chrono just leveled up again. But we have another set of enemies to deal with. This time around, we have the yellow one, which will give us Luminaire action. So just kind of go in, and this ought to cover it. There we go. They're all gone. Another set down. Another level up, but we're not done quite just yet. Now we have a cavalcade of them. Which is a little bit of a hassle. Let's start off with ice so we can actually get some healing going. I mean, it's gonna kind of stink because we're gonna get hit by a lot of things in the process. There's not really too much we could do about that. We're just gonna get hit. So it's a little bit of an ouchie ouch for like anybody that's not like in the other thing. But thankfully they're attacking with lightning first, so the other ones are going to use the fire stuff, which will then heal us, so that's nice. And since we're healed now, we're actually going to use fire next to get rid of those ones, and we're going to end it off with some lightning action. There we go, that gets rid of 2 more. And it's going to hit everybody once again with some lightning going on. But it's not too bad, and we can survive the encounter no problem. So there we go. Luca's health is kind of low, so that could be a problem, but thankfully we're done here. This is the last battle of the few. So, remember that blinking dot from before? The elevator's still making the noise, and now it's finally done. We want that blinking item. We need to actually go through here and then go back because we hit this button and it brings us back up. Little bit of a hassle, but there we go. And now we can grab this on the wall, a magic capsule. And sadly, we can't use this elevator. So we gotta make our way all the way back. So you know what that means. Let's get some curing going on here. There we go. Yeah, we gotta go all the way back down the stairs. Which stinks because if we were to head here, no elevator. It's just like, peace, it's gone. But yeah, we go down this. And we have to deal with all these encounters once more, and we can't avoid them, so... Alright, so finally making our way back and getting all the way over here, we actually got Flare, which is Luca's final one as well. Attack all enemies with intense fire. Which that also gave us Antipode Bomb 3, because we had Mario in our party in that Ice 2 and Flare. Instead of it being a circle or just a smaller circle, it's now all enemies. It's nice. It does cost a lot to use though, but it just means it's going to be good. Yeah, we have this room over here, which is just a little bit of a dude. He's just there, kind of chilling. And so we just go up, and he splits into three different ones, 3 different annoying ones. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to just do this combo once again. Make sure we do that. Honestly, I could be using the fire combo, but if I get rid of one, I heal the others, and then I just get hit with this one time. And then I get healed, so it's like whatever. Do that once again, and then we get healed once again, and then boop, we're good to go there. But yeah, we have a clear tile that is slightly different from everything else. Just kind of walk up to it and just hit it. There we go. That should have done something. But now we head over to this side. which this side has another one of them. So in the meantime, I'm actually going to cure up Luca here because, wow. Okay, there we go. You got another set. So another set we're actually going to use. You know what? And this time around, I'm actually going to stick with just the standard one. Just a standard one. We're all good there. So hit it once, and you notice it finally dies. So yeah, we can actually avoid all that kind of annoyance, but since that one's gonna die in the meantime, I can just use Ice 2 on this one. And there we go. Animation takes slightly longer. Wow, that's not something I want to see in an RPG. There we go, we had both of those. We're good there. So now what we can do is we can go over here and go boop. And that makes whatever this stuff is, lava? Let's kind of make a way forward somehow by making a wall? I don't know how this all works, but that brings us over here, which brings us to a chest with an elixir, as well as a save point. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to use a shelter because we have a boss coming up. Obviously because there's a save point. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to swap out for this party lineup right over here. I don't need a shelter again, that's fine. I'm just going to save. There you go. We're gonna head through this door. You truly made it all this way. Perhaps I did underestimate you. But this is the end. My pets will put a stop to you. His pets are golems. So, come forth, golem sisters. More golems to deal with, and he said sisters, so... There's two of them. Do you remember the golem fight from before in the Magic Kingdom? Well, they start off with physical, and this fight can quickly get out of hand because there's two of them. So even though I was able to take care of the one in Zeal before, yeah, even though I have the ability to absorb flames and all that, having two of them can make this fight go really south really quickly. So again, I'm doing the flame strat where I just absorb all the flame damage. But again, I need to swap them to be able to do that. Problem is that people keep dying, and I want to do the big attacks before this could become a problem. Again, Luca's dead, so this is a problem. I should have just done fire 2. Let me cure. This is going bad. Let me do Lapis and try to get them at least up to speed a little bit, because even though while they're having my stuff, I just need to get fire off at least once. Now that I think about it, I probably should just do something with Chrono, but now I'm waiting for the bars to fill. Okay, just get Inferno off, please. Just don't, please. Okay, good. We're good. I think we're good. Yeah, we're fine now. Now we're going to absorb the. Oh, I forgot to equip Ayla with one of the vests. Whoops. Okay, so she's gonna be taking damage, but she has like an inherent ability to absorb some flame damage, so she's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be too bad for her, even though I can't absorb it. Once I get Chrono back up, he'll be able to absorb it, so that'd be fine. But now I need to cure everybody. I'm kind of in the clear at the moment. I can't really die because they're just gonna be kind of curing me a lot, so I'm not gonna have to worry about that anymore. So now I can kind of just go back and forth on the combo. But before that, let me get off some of my healing just so I have a little bit of a safety net, because I am going to be doing physical damage in between and all that. But now that I, again, have the safety net going, I can charm magic capsules off of them. So let's get started on that. We'll start off with a charm, make sure that Luca is ready to go with the fire thing, so I can kind of just go off and just charm fire until I get both magic capsules. So we got the first one, that's good. So it's copying physical attack, and then it's stunned for the split second, because it just swapped it. Now we're swapped over to fire, so it's stunned for a split second again. So now that we have Luca going once more, I can do charm and then fire. Perfect. Okay, I missed, but I still gotta do the fire anyway because it's still swapped to physical even though nothing happened. There we go, good. Okay, Chrono, you can just sit there for a second. You can just be like, yeah, I'm ready to do stuff anytime now. Let me just get this next magic capsule, please. Can I get it this time? Okay, do fire. They're gonna die before I get it. Chrono's just sitting there like, can I go? I'm getting blasted by flames, but he's like in a hazmat suit at this point with his red plate and he's just absorbing all this stuff. just kind of sitting there, just twiddling his thumbs, just waiting to go. And I'm like, nope, I need to steal the stuff. I need to make sure to steal the stuff. But yeah, let me just make sure everything's all good to go. I got both magic capsules, we're good. So now I can start doing some stuff. I'm not going to do big attacks, but I can get by with a Luminaire just like because I'm going to do Inferno right after. So I'm going to do a ton of damage with Luminaire because it's like all area thing. They're going to swap over to lightning, they get stunned immediately. And then before they can even do any lightning stuff, I'm going to swap over to Inferno because Inferno, again, is really, really busted. And now that I just have more magic capsules, I'm probably going to be using them on Ayla at some point. All right, Blurb and McDowell means that one or maybe both of them are died. I think only one of them died in this case. Yeah, okay, good. So I just need to do another Frenzy and maybe a Fire too, just to be on a safety net for that. In this case, it's pretty much all good. If you want, since you have plates and vests now, you can actually do this combo of Frog, but honestly, this is still the best combo now because you have Frog and you have Marl. You can do this thing with Ice instead if you wanted to, but now just use Inferno. It's a little bit easier to deal with. Honestly, any other characters are not that great for this fight. God, they're sisters too. I suppose I've but one choice left. What's this? I feel something strange. Could this be Lavos energy? This won't do at all. All my hard work will be in vain if I die before attaining immortality. It seems this is your lucky day. Farewell. All right, so that could have gone better. That could have gone better. I'm gonna go and I'm going to save. Or shelter, I should say. There we go, and let's swap back to this party. All right, time to make our way forward. This is the Mammon Machine altar. Now's the time if you want to turn back new. Bye. We just made it in time. It's a pity, but I'm afraid we have to shut down that machine for good. Shala, we're here to save you. Come on. You're... Help! Shala! What are you doing, Shala? Control the machine! Quickly, Chrono, there's no time! Chrono, the knife! Here we go, Mune. Ready when you are, Masa. The machine's energy transformed the knife into a sword? The Mammon Machine! It's too late, he comes! It's no use, that sword alone cannot stop it. How long I've waited for this. It's been quite some time, Lavos. I swore on that day long ago that I'd destroy you, no matter the price. It's time to fulfill that vow. Feel my wrath, Lavos! Truly think you possess the power? What are you but a false prophet? You'll be no more than grazings for the great Lavos. Mother, please stop this madness! This power can only end in ruin! Step aside, Shala. The almighty life force of Lavos flows through us all. You are a part of it. You cannot change that fate now. Oppose me and I'll destroy you. Ah! Come, prophet of lies. Feel the power of Lavos. Ugh! My magic, he's draining it. Ugh, I won't be beaten. I endured this darkness alone for the sole purpose of defeating you. Take this, Lavos. Ugh! What? No effect at all. Ugh! Fool, your pitiful powers are no match for his. I shall give you a gift, eternal life, as part of Lavos. Can you move, Chrono? Please help Shala. Are you all right? At this rate, we're all doomed. Still not giving up? What do you hope to do? You would challenge Lavos alone? With that battered body of yours? Gaze upon the power of Lavos, and your doom! No! Chrono! Chrono! Chrono? Chrono! I haven't the power to defeat him then. Chrono? Where's Chrono? No! Chrono! There was nothing I could do. The last of my pendant's power would send you to safety. I know you will not be able to forgive her, but please, do not hit my mother or my kingdom. I'm so sorry! Now, quickly, to the surface! Chrono! A tidal wave! Uh, Chrono. Chrono! Hold it, Chrono! 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 Ah, you awoken. You were most fitful in your sleep. Chrono, where's Chrono? We found no other. So it wasn't a dream. Where are we? Is this the village of the Earthbound ones? This island was the only refuge left after the Ocean Palace unleashed its ruin. No others remain. No, not this era too. Melchior, where's Melchior? When the disaster struck, an eerie black portal materialized before young Lord Janus. Melchior tried to save the boy prince, but succeeded in only getting himself dragged in as well. A black portal? A gate! What about Shala? That I cannot say. No one has seen her since. The Epic! What happened to it? Your ship is a sturdier vessel than one might venture. She washed up safe and sound, right in your wake. It was almost as though she were drawn to you. Chrono. Marl. If the Epic is okay, my gut tells me that Chrono is too. Yes, I believe this is yours. My pendant? I'd given it to Chrono to hold for me. I found it resting upon your shoulder. My lady, almost as though if it were guarding you. Chrono. Take all the time you need to rest. I'll be in the village commons, just beyond. So, our party is down by 1. Our new party leader is Marl. At this point, we only have these 5 characters. What shall we do with this? Well, first, we need to find the Epic, and when we do, hopefully we can see about finding Chrono. Next time an Azure plays more Chrono Trigger. I'll see you all then.